just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from Tampa. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Here's Bucky Irving. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Extra receivers help spread the defense out. They were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Second down and 3. Now Mayfield. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Buccaneers nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
He's going to wind up and air it out. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Nate Wiggins.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at the 31-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. That's going deep for Bateman. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 45 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. Steps away. That's caught. Oh, what a grab by Bateman. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Throwing is Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. Jackson now. They set up the screen for Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Derrick Henry from 4 yards out. And the Ravens go up by 2 touchdowns. Luke now for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14. Buccaneers, nothing. Luke to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10. At their
The
own
Tampa offense
line.
ready to get their drive started. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Irving, the ball carrier.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
28 yards. That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Mayfield now from the 50. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
A gain of 25 more yards. That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10.
Mayfield with it once more. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw, Mayfield. And he comes back with one complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football. Mayfield to throw it as they go to work on a 1st and goal. So no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. And again, it's Mayfield. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Cade Otton from 3 yards out. And the Buccaneers are back within a score. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Ravens 14, Buccaneers 7. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on the last time.
Derrick Henry all alone. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
Ravens 21, Buccaneers 7.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First down.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he rifles one incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. From 8 yards out.
And the Bucs have got it back to within a score.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Makes the score Ravens 21, Buccaneers 14. Chase McLaughlin to kick
McLaughlin now to kick this one away. The beautiful fake.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
Now Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
It's certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Finally, his defense makes a stand. They've given up touchdowns in their first 2 drives, but here they said, we've got to put a stop to that. Good coverage there to force a punting situation and a 4th down.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They're going to try and throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bucs are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Following the interception, Mayfield. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Mayfield down.
He still brings it in off the tip here on the deep shot.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Chris Godwin.
36 yards.
And the Bucs are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Jackson. Dancing to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Yaya Diaby. He's the one who got in there. He gets the sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
It'll be a gain of 24 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I don't know about you, partner, but I just came out of my chair. Big-time run right there, and all of a sudden I realized...
Didn't reach the chains, did he?
How do you go that far? Create that type of an explosive play that'll be a check.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Final play of the half, Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. They'll throw now on the final play. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate.
Derrick Henry all alone. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, 73 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Buccaneers 21.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin.
He spins free. Yeah, boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Mayfield looks to throw. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Calling a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jacob Parrish.
And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Second down, they go again with Henry. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Raven first down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Jackson. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
He already did his primary job with an interception earlier, but here he gets a chance to be a pass rusher and takes on the challenge of blitzing and makes another big play. That's something to file away and maybe break out later in this one or in a future game.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Pushes him over. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Boy, 194 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Naturally so. The defense was keyed in on everyone but the back on that play, and it took them an extra second to react when he got the carry. It's still a tough third down to pick up here, but a lot more manageable after an excellent carry on second down.
And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Ravens first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They go play action with Jackson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
And that is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Jackson. Flush to his right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. The Ravens send their punter out now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the save calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
And he's got a first down here as he stops the clock, but just 16 ticks remaining.
And the first down.
Here's Baker.
And it's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Mayfield to throw.
And this one is incomplete.
And you certainly have to applaud the effort here. They're not settling for overtime. They're trying to get in position to win it with a late field goal. That takes some guts. But this one is going to wind up incomplete.
Mayfield.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Here's first down. Jackson to throw.
He's going to air one out.
That is incomplete.
Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
So the Bucs going to have a chance to go down and win it. They'll get the ball first here in overtime. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through that.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
He's on his way. And this is a touchdown. That's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin now to kick this one away. Flexing his muscle at the 30.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. First throw in overtime now for Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Keeping the aggression going on defense in overtime here, a first down blitz.
You know you can get burned on it big time if they pick it up, but in this situation, they brought the blitz, put some pressure on the QB, and he wasn't able to complete a pass downfield.
Jackson now.
They're looking deep here for Flowers.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown.
Well, you know he can be
Baltimore.
explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man.
Backyard.
I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on.